Hello everyone, my name is Casey Holly and this will be my course project presentation for Science 130. My presentation will be on the Turk's cap lily. The Turk's cap lily, also known as the turban lily, the swamp lily, the little royale, and the American tiger lily. The scientific name for the Turk's cap lily is the Lilium superbum. I observed this specific organism at the local botanical gardens in Charlotte, North Carolina. I chose this organism because I wanted to research something that was out of the norm, something that I have never heard of or seen of before, and also just to learn something new about the area that I currently live in. This map displays the major areas where the Turk's cap lily currently grows. As you can see, the lily is mainly indigenous to the northeastern and southeastern United States. While these lilies enjoy consistently moist soil, they need a well-drained soil in a moist spot. As you can see by the picture in the top left, that would be too much water for the lily to grow. Although it is also called the swamp lily, sometimes that can be misunderstood. In this case, if the water, as in the left picture, if the water is not well drained, then the seeds cannot hold the ground, and they will not be able to blossom and grow into the Turk's cap lily. Now, the picture on the bottom right displays a plain with well formulated irrigation, and this is a perfect breeding ground for the Turk's cap because it has good drainage, and the land will also stay moist enough for the seeds to blossom and grow. If you're planting several bulbs in an area, there would need to be 4 or so inches of organic material such as compost. That's why the plane that's on the bottom right, I'm sure that would be places for animals to roam, which when animals roam, of course, they're going to leave compost behind, so that provides a good breeding ground for the Turk's cap. It is also a good idea that the organic material help to improve drainage while providing nutrients. The optimum depth for a seed to grow is 12 inches below the surface of the ground. Furthermore, the seeds, which is roughly about 200 to 300 seeds per lily, demonstrate a delayed hypogeal germination of 6 months, and the embryos are not fully developed when the seeds are dropped from the lily. Now, the hypogeal germination just means below the ground. So when the embryo is released from the seed, it actually stays below ground, and that's where it obtains most of the nutrients that it collects, which is from the bacteria within the soil. The lily releases the seeds on a cool, shady, and moist soil. Okay, and this is done during the late spring, or excuse me, the late fall or early spring. This process will consist in the germination process that starts in the late spring. The lilies will begin to bloom 4 to 7 years after the seeds have fallen from the lily. After the lily has blossomed, the bulbs will begin to grow upward to protect the seeds until they are ready in the late fall to drop again. The Turk's cap lily gets its nutrients from bacteria that is in the moist soil beneath the ground that is collected, and it is also has a sandpaper-like texture on the stems which collect bacteria that's in the air, which also uses for food. The petals of the Turk's cap lily will change color over time from a bright yellow with brownish red spots, which you see in the top picture, and then they will slowly over time change into the final color of a fiery reddish orange with brown spots, which you can see from the lower picture. As shown in this picture, you can see that the petals are arched upwards. Okay. Now, with that being said, the seeds are protected inside that cap at the very top. Now, when a bird lands on the stem, those petals will open, allowing the seeds to be revealed. Those birds can take those seeds, and then once the bird leaves, it closes the seeds back. And this is the reason it closes the seeds back, is to protect those seeds from them prematurely falling off of the lily during seasons when it could not grow, and also to protect it from other predator types. Now, there are dangers to the Turk's cap lily. In so being, there are many states that have declared the Turk's cap lily as a protected species or organism, so they do not allow some of these things to happen, or they protect it from this. Now, one of the factors being food for humans. It is a delicacy in some American Indian tribes. They use it for medicinal purposes, although there's no proving factor that it helps one way or the other. So it is just a method that they use in their medication. Other factors is in very high-end restaurants. They use the petals or dried petals as a dessert, which you see in this picture, and they take dried leaves and then they crunch those up and turn them into an ingredient, which is also used in other types of foods and also desserts. The primary cause of danger to the Turk's cap lily would be from deer and rabbits. They are the primary consumers of the Turk's cap lily. So, in conclusion, the Turk's cap lily, or the Lilium superbum, is a unique and beautiful lily that feeds off bacteria in the soil and has sandpaper-like stems to track bacterial food in the air. It is in danger of extinction due to deer and rabbits and is used as ingredients in exotic foods. It can grow very tall and is also the tallest lily organism in the Americas. It is the only lily that protects its seed by closing the petals during times of unfavorable conditions, and also it opens those petals up to allow birds to take the seeds, and so those seeds can be taken to other areas for planting. These are the references that I have used throughout my presentation. And then lastly, I'd just like to say that I appreciate the time that you have taken to see this presentation. I look forward to seeing my classmates' presentations. This class, although it's only got 1 week left, I look forward to what's to come. And also I look forward to seeing how my classmates run their presentations. And I have to say that this biology class, although challenging for me, is definitely a good experience, and I'm proud that I had the chance to experience this class with you and also for myself. So I thank you for your time, and you have a great day.